Good evening to you if you just joining us. This is the Upper Live Show. We do this each and every Tuesday. On behalf of myself, DJ Rick, Dragon All Star, Fire Q, they look around Rasta. You know, we're there each and every Tuesday and the art show this. And you know, we interview lots of different type of artists on this in the studios on a weekly basis. But from time to time, we flip the coin and we bring some interested people to the studio. Like a DJ we're going to be introducing to you right now. He's a DJ, a promoter. He's relatively young and he has lots of hats that he dabbles in from time to time. Also, he's a PR consultant, which I didn't know. I know him as a chef and a bag of things. And he's a very happy guy, often overlooked, overshadowed, because he's quite humble and he stays to the side, which I think he needs to come out of that shell more time. But the people who I'm talking about right now is DJ Stylah is here with us. Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me, people.
Of course. Welcome to the show. You look a little bit like you're shy or nervous.
Nah,
which one is it?
You know what? It's not shy. It's not nervous. It's actually my first ever official interview. I've never actually done an interview before. So more time I've played music for persons on radio stations and so forth, but never really had an official sit-down verbal interview. So yeah, I don't even know what to expect. But my day are still.
Yeah, but this is the Upnlive show. We
Yeah,
have
my day
to.
are, man.
I see him thing like Instagram Live, you know.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
We know
Alright.
full show, we know go so hard.
No, we're not beat off of you, so no.
Yeah, but we ask what need to ask still.
Exactly.
Yeah, alright then.
So
Problem, man.
who's Stylah? I'm just explaining to people who don't really know. Who's Stylah?
Alright, Stylah is, I'm basically a brand, you know. Stylah is a brand. Stylah is a brand. As I said earlier, I'm a person of many hats. People know me as the plug. So literally, I'm a DJ, I'm a chef, I'm an entrepreneur. Actually own 6 companies now, including my catering company. Yeah, so 6 companies, fully established and registered. And literally, I feel like almost, without being too bossy, almost everything that I touch actually turns to gold, which I believe is just the blessings.
So you name King Midas?
No, seriously, it's like I'm yet to actually have a business that's actually failed or flopped so far.
Okay.
You know, I can always get better and I'm still can grow, but so far, so good. And that's why I've been able to step on to more businesses. So when I create one, I set up that, I move to another, set up that, move to another, set up that.
I know you quite a little while now. Look at me, I watch you, I grow up. But for me, you always seem to be that person not wanting to the front line, the very shy. Is that insecurities for you, or what's that about?
To be honest, that's my character actually. I prefer to be in the background. I don't really like to be too hype, too much in the limelight. You could say you could say.
But you're a DJ.
I
chose
know,
DJ.
I know. I
I
didn't even choose DJ. You know, music actually chose me. It was even an accident how I became a DJ. But that's why when it comes into the DJing thing now, I am the guy that will stand there and mix and mix and mix and mix, and you won't even hear me speak. And that's something that I'm trying to work on right now, because when it comes into radio and presenting, I can do that all day long.
You are presenting.
Yeah.
This is presentation.
All day long, but when it comes on to actually being in the dance and hosting for myself and being the hype man running up and down the stage, I prefer not to be that guy. I just don't want to be that guy. I don't.
Why is that?
I don't know if there's any particular reason for it, you know, but I just prefer to just, like, my character, I'm a very selfless person as well. And I always like to see the growth of my brothers and sisters around me. So I'm more the person that will push my DJ friends or my DJ colleagues or whatever in the limelight and put myself last. That's just how my character's always been. You get me? And I can't change it. I just can't change, honestly. I just can't change it, man.
Yeah,
Just let it go.
I can see, because all right, let's talk about one of the hats that you wear. I've seen a few. The Gal Farm. Explain to me, what is the Gal Farm?
All right, so Gal Farm was established actually only in 2019. It's a very new brand, but what we've achieved, it coming like it's been around for longer. Gal Farm is basically a brand that I decided to make because from 2014, I tried out with a sound called Dancehall Syndicate. I was helping dancers, I was pushing DJs, young youths, 20, 21, we was young back then. And it didn't really work out how I wanted it to work out. So I took a 1-year break and I said to myself, what can I do that I can make an impact in the dance and build a brand and build a market and build a crowd?
So it stemmed from Dancehall Syndicate?
Yeah, from Dancehall Syndicate. But I didn't really want to focus on the male counterparts. I said, let me focus on the females, because I got to realize that every time I play and every time I DJ, it's always females following me. Everywhere I go, the females always follow me. They always say, oh, you're always playing our music, you're always playing our songs. So I said, you know what? let me just forget juggling for the man them and rare. Let me be a bit unique and different, and let me start to focus on the females. Then you get me. So when I start to focus on them now, I start to make bare mixtapes just for the girl them. And I realize that Sheffield and Bradford, the females say, oh, when you're gonna come to this area and play for us? You get me? So I said, raw, this is working. You get me? So being of Jamaican heritage, I said, all right then. When you go to a farm, you see bare animal. But in my dance, you see bare girl. So now, I can,
yeah, God. So,
So I said, all right, we're going to run with girl farm. You get me? We're going to run with that. And I don't know if you remember, Popcorn was on a rhythm, girl farm rhythm.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. From back in the days.
And that was my rhythm. And I said, you know what, I'm going to run with that. I don't really hear it. Since them days there, I don't hear nobody talking about girl farm again, like in this day and age. So I said, all right, I'm going to run with that. And it was so successful, we got our own floating carnival. I was offered to do collaborations abroad, but COVID stopped it. And I said, you know what, I need to register this company. You get me? So I copyright the name, register it, made it limited, and just ran with it from there. And so far, like, it's doing really well, man. The females really like it because they you know, sometimes you go to a dance and the female them, they get left to last. The last 5 minutes, the DJ say, all right, ladies, me soon get to know, me soon, and who now? Me soon get to know, who now? Me soon get me, and then they don't.
They're not reach her.
No.
So do you feel that as a DJ, you know, you not speaking on the microphone, you're not the one that talk much. You feel that hurt you?
Yeah, I feel like it's held me back a lot. It's definitely held me back a lot because I feel like to be a complete DJ, I feel like you need the complete package. You need to be able to can speak and mix as well. And it's not that I can't speak, I just prefer not to. But that's why the new movement that I made now, just recently.
What's the new movement?
Is a sound called Control Tower Sound. So
oh, I know Control Tower.
Yeah, so that's a brand new.
So you're officially a part of the sound.
Officially, yeah. I had a meeting and signed. So some of the members that were there before are no longer there. It's just actually 2 of us now.
Okay.
Literally just taken on the road. So myself and DJ Predator, and he is a mic man.
He's a chatterbox, yeah.
All right, so so the two just basically goes together. Cause it's not like you can't have a selector that don't talk. You know, you can have duos. Cause you have people like Invasion Crew. You get me. There's successful persons out there that are duos and they work together. So it's either you're gonna have a mixer and a chatter, or you're gonna have a mixer that can chat. But having just a mixer alone is dead. It's dead.
It's dead. For you now, because obviously, Dragon, that's it. Okay. For instance, for you now, you've seen lots of different sides of the UK side. The dancehall space in UK, obviously, you say the selectors are like to be out there in the front for the money pull up and so on. What's your take on the current space? Like the money pull up segment, a dancehall, like, all right. Let me rephrase the question.
Let me ask a question before you finish that. Where do you fit in at the dancehall over here? What part of the dancehall you fit in at?
Okay, to answer that question, I have to give you a little bit about where I'm coming from. So, me as a DJ, I did not set out to be a dancehall DJ or anything like that. It just happens to be that I love dancehall. I set out to be, well, actually I was just playing in university, playing in house parties, and then people liked it, and I went on to becoming a DJ. But I just love music, so I play all genres. I don't come from a club background. My background, where I first started playing, is weddings, baby showers, christenings, birthdays, and house parties. That's where I come from. So that's another reason why I don't speak much, because in those type of settings, you don't need to have a man on the microphone. You get me? So I come from playing 7-8 hour sets all day long by myself, me one, yeah? And I'm now having to transition into the dancehall scene. But I didn't choose it. It's promoters said, no, you know, say your body can juggle more, you come and dance and shell dance. So I end up in the club scene. Ending up in the club scene now, always get a man. They know I can mix. They know I'm bad at the mixing. So they're always quick to mic for me, because they wanna take some of the hype and the grades.
Can't name that.
No, it's a thought truth. But
shoot up some of them, man.
Yeah, so they're always quick to mic for me, and then it's got to the point now where I can't work with anyone, because especially if the mic man don't understand how to mix, like he's troubling the crossfader before I'm ready to drop the song, and it doesn't work. So that's why I've always said, you know what, I'm going to stay by myself until I found someone that I can work with, which is Predator. We got Predator. So right now, I'm actually making that official transition into the dancehall.
A sound man, you have to become an official
club
sound
scene
man.
right now, where I can say, before I had one step in the dancehall scene and one step out, one for out, and I like it that way, because I never wanted to be just a one-trick pony. I don't want to just be in one lane. I want to be able to go to a soca fete, which I do, and play. I was at Jam Juve the other day performing for 6,000 people. I want to be able to go to Afrobeats. I want to be able to go to the city. I want to be able to go to different places and just be a DJ.
But do you, all right, for instance...
But hold on, Rick. You didn't answer the question. Which part into the scene you fit into?
So
you
in the
whole thing
dancehall scene, I would say I have 1 foot in the dancehall scene and 1 foot out of the dancehall scene. I wouldn't say I'm a dancehall DJ. No way.
Wait, you don't fit in it then?
No, I don't. I'm unique. I wouldn't say I fit in at all. Definitely not.
So what era generates you? Do you say I fit into that era because people like me more are more susceptible.
That's the thing. Era. I can't even answer that, bro, because I'm so multi-genre. Seriously, like I could be playing in an Afrobeat strictly Nigerian party today, and tomorrow I'm in playing Amapiano in house. Yeah, that's the thing.
Amapiano in house, and in terms to a hardcore dancehall party, because I know when people think about hardcore dancehall party, I think a lot of people mix up that with club scene dancehall like the Stylah and the mixed crowd. It's totally different.
It's different.
Like. Do you think you could angle yourself in a hardcore dancehall party with some of the top of the top them?
100%, and that's the thing though. But the thing that I in some of the hardcore dancehall parties, I wouldn't take the approach that they take, because from what I see them running down a lot of money pull-ups. I see them running down a lot of top 10 juggling. Yeah, and me personally, when I get those bookings in the hardcore dancehall scene, that's why people book me, because I go in there and I do something totally different.
No, I'm talking about this party where you have to all out and you have to put in a good unique juggling where you kind of have to go back in ideas and kind of mix it with
that's what I'm known for. New that's what I'm known for. That's exactly what I do.
That's why I'm asking, say, which scene do you fit into?
So like, I wouldn't call that a scene though.
You have to find a niche. What market?
I would call it an era. I'd say it's more like an era.
No, which scene do you fit into? Either the hardcore, the soft play dancehall, which we would call the scholars and rare, where you have a whole of soca, a lot of Afrobeats and something, or the western side, where you get just the commercial bit.
I could do any, bro. I can walk into a hardcore dancehall party and I can walk into a scholar. Like, I'm versatile like that. That's just the truth.
Okay,
that makes sense. And
I can't choose one. Seriously, I can't choose one or the other.
I like the promotion side of you, because I saw you do. Were you involved with the girls coming over here, the dancing? Because I see you put a show on.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Was you involved directly, or was it just a front? What go on for that?
I like that question there. Actually, I didn't bring them over here. But what I do, I have a company called Syndicate Visa Agency. So we get visas and work permits for artists and dancers. So my company is responsible for getting their visa approved. So you can say we're the sponsor. So we sponsored them, and then also I got a show. So the promoter who brought them over here says to me, all right, take a show, you do a London show, whatever. So I'm promoter and visa agency and booking agent.
So all right, so you see people like
you get the visa, yeah? Okay, all right.
So the reason why I ask you for this, because I realize you have a lot of you're playing a vital role, and a lot of us don't realize how important this is. For instance, like artists who's coming up in Jamaica and want to get onto the music scene, you are the person that they need to really reach out to and know. But I often see that because of the person that you are, you often get overlooked and overshadowed. Why do you think that them always push it to the side? Because I see that a lot, you know.
Being honest, as I'm always honest, sometimes it's just straight up like bad mind. Just
or
keep
maybe you feel like you show up too much, or you hype too much.
Nah, because I'm not that hype kind of guy, so I can't see that happening. But some of the time it's just a bad mind thing where they don't want no new young blood on the scene to come and, you get what I'm saying, step on their territory. Other times it's me, because I'm too laid back and too humble. Like, some of the time people will be speaking to me and telling me certain things, and I know in my head, like, they're showing off certain things on me, and I know in my head that it don't go like that, because I'm the person that brought this person over here, and I just don't say nothing. I leave it, and I just smile at myself. You get me? And then when it comes to a time when they say, oh, it was Stylah that done that, that's when I just smile, and that happens a lot, bro. Happens a lot.
So let's speak about the elephant in the room, since we're talking about that. So no, like how is you get the girl and visa, right? There was this big falling out with you and Danny Bless. That's him take to live, say, him out the one why you need to give him back money.
Okay, are you and him? Okay.
Right? Yeah, me and Danny, yeah. Danny and himself, really.
No, so you mash up him party because obviously you're running on him date.
Yeah.
You're running in him territory.
Yeah.
So, how is it you can run into his territory if what you are saying is true? If you are the one who get the girl and visa, Would I like somebody clarify it,
No,
because
let him clarify.
as far as me see it, we are taking hearsay because we don't have no proof from you.
Yeah.
Me just have to believe it from what you say. You tell me say you get them visa, me say alright. If Danny Bless come and say no, sir, lie him a tell, then me have to go start thinking and say I wonder if it goes so.
Yeah.
Because the way Danny Bless come out strong about it, me I think boy and say no man, no, you can't have nothing to do with carry them here. Because
So-
explain yourself now.
What's your side?
So I actually did go into the live. I think you must have missed it, and I did actually explain, and I did show receipts because everything I do, I show receipts, and I did actually end up getting an apology from Danny Bless, which I screen recorded and I have it. So he did actually apologize. But just to clear it up here, just so everybody knows, you guys have to understand. No animosity to Danny Bless. You have to understand. Danny Bless lives off of mix-up and views. That's what he likes. Yeah. So anything to get the views and the this and the that, he's gonna say. You get what I'm trying to say to you? Danny doesn't always talk facts. He's more of an entertainer guy. You get me? So he might just say any, and he's not the most intelligent person.
Careful.
No. I'm just being totally honest.
Okay,
I'm just being totally honest. Yeah, and I've spoken to and I've told him this as well, face to face as well. You get what I'm saying to you? So you get me? So when it comes on to things, you have to explain things carefully when you're speaking with him, so that it doesn't go over his head.
I can defend Danny for that.
Basically, what we're trying to say, you have to dumb down things when you explain this Danny Bless.
Pretty much, in a way, pretty much. And this is just me being totally honest. But
but to be honest, let me interject for Danny Bless, because I think Danny Bless is coming from a different place. Danny Bless is more streets.
Yeah.
And streets people understand different from me, because you are more, say, book smart, because obviously you have companies, you understand logistics and how things work. Danny Bex wouldn't understand,
and that's fine. That's
way
cool.
how you, but
that's cool.
The way he understand it, maybe he needs to get it the street version, and maybe you weren't giving him that way. So.
I would disagree. You know why, bro? I would disagree.
But I watch your live them, and Danny Bless going hard. But so the man have all right for so way must say. Danny Bless going hard, and Danny Bless I'm a friend.
No, and I like Danny Bless even till now. Even though we had I like his character. I like, you get me, but it's just being facts. And the reason I disagree with you, because Danny knows better. Because Danny asked me to do his contract. Danny asked me to do his paperwork. So how you can ask me to do the contract and paperwork for the dance you're keeping, but then say I run in on you? You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. But he kept that back from the audience. He forgot to tell the audience that it's me taking care of the business side of things for him. He forgot to tell him that part, so I'm here to tell everybody right now, clarify it. It's in my phone, the contract's in my phone.
Let me ask you something. Did he unblock you from social media?
Yeah, man, he unblocked me.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, unblocked me. We're good, man, we're good.
We're good, man.
Nah, man, we're good. Nah, man, I'll never, you see with me, I'm not here to build no animosity with nobody, People are going to have their disagreements and things are going to, word are going to get fling and that, but we have to see each other. We're in the same space, and I'm about to enter that hardcore dancehall scene right now. So we have to just keep it mannerable and respectful to everyone. We don't have to disagree, but we should always respect each other. You get me?
Yeah, which is right. Respect play a key part in dancehall, because we understand the generation before us realize a lot of things could have done better, where they never fix up and never address. So we, as the present generation now. So we have to try to address certain things and kind of tie that link between the old and the new, because there's a lot of things for them to hand down to us.
Yeah.
Which is right, because there's a lot of things in dancehall. We're going to need some handing down and little guidance in it, because no man never born with certain experience. And certain thing, either you have to learn the hard way or somebody have to show you. Yeah. So they have to show us certain things. So with all respect to all of them, when you just hand down the thing properly, I know better with the animosity, because we don't want you dragging a customer down,
But I would like to see, because I even said to Danny we should do a collaboration, because his event didn't go so well. And the worst thing is, I said to the promoter that brought him, I said, give Danny the main date. Give him the main Saturday date. Give it to him. You get me? Because he's an elder, he's an icon.
Somebody that you respect.
I respect him. Yeah. I said, I'll take the little Sunday, you get me, and I'll do a day party. You get me? And it just so happens to be that my day party was sold out and his one, unfortunately, it wasn't. But that maybe is because my brand is strong as well. The Girl Farm brand as well is strong by itself. So people were saying to me, they would have came anyway, because Girl Farm is keeping. It don't matter if the dancers are there. It's a brand. So maybe Danny has to go back to the drawing board, maybe bring back one of those brands that he had from I think he done Celebrity or something like that.
SOH or
something like that, yeah. And maybe try and do like a You know when you do
some
like
collaboration or something. Yeah,
Revive it.
That's what, yeah, man, Carl. We're not
Remix.
bashing him. We're not bashing him, you know, because I can keep it dance next week and it can flop, you know.
Yeah.
So we're not laughing at him and saying, your party. No, we're
Yeah,
not doing that.
yeah,
You get me? But
and you're not that type of
nah,
person.
I'm not doing that. Man, no way.
And everybody knows that we're all human beings.
That's
and
it, man.
shit happens. People go through personal experiences. Some of them, I would call them some struggles people don't know about. What Miss Kitty would I say? Them see the glory, but them don't know the story.
Yeah, true.
And you kind of have one of that situation. You okay for us to talk about it?
Yeah, I'm
because
good,
I
yeah.
mean, it's bringing awareness to medical issues that people in the dancehall space go through. You know, a lot of people, especially men, go through a lot of situations that they don't talk about. So, do you want me to make the statement?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So there's several sleep illnesses that people experience. Sleep apnea is one of the main ones, and that's something that you have been experiencing.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us, explain to everyone that is on the live what is sleep apnea and how it is that you have been affected by this?
All right. So, sleep apnea is a very dangerous illness. What it is it's an illness that you get when there's different types of it, but the type that I have, when I try to sleep, I don't actually sleep. So my body never gets no rest. So actually, I filmed myself sleeping throughout the night, and I counted that I stopped breathing during my sleep about 4 or 5 times every 2 minutes. Literally.
Every 2 minutes?
Every 2 minutes.
Wow.
So constantly, as soon as I doze off, I'm jumping out of sleep again.
Right.
Not so violent to wake me up until it gets to that point on about the hour mark when I do wake up violently.
Right.
When I wake up violently, I wake up panting for breath. My mouth is dry. I feel like I got massive migraines.
Sweaty and all
Sweaty,
of that jazz.
yeah,
Right.
and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So that has been going on in the background while I do everything that I do. But it's crazy because I've never actually spoken about it. And if I tried to even explain, like I was telling my friend one time, she called me at 2 in the afternoon. She said, "Why you sound so tired? You just woke up. Why are you sleeping so late?"
They don't understand the pressure it has on your body.
So I'm trying to say, no, it's not that I just woke up. I haven't slept yet.
Right.
And then she says, "Oh, you need to rest." But that's not the problem because I'm in bed resting, but my body is not actually resting.
Right.
So what it is a condition. It happens because your tongue goes to the back of your throat and it blocks the airwaves. Yeah, so there's 2 ways of fixing it. Yeah, it's not about rest. You can rest till kingdom come.
Yeah. Your body just don't sleep.
That's it. So there's 2 ways. You can either have an operation where they'll remove some tonsils and stuff to make more.
To get more
Yeah,
air.
or there's a big apparatus machine thing that you sleep with, and it's supposed to rest your tongue a certain way so that
it gets the air,
in. So at the moment, I'm pressuring the doctors right now because with all this COVID thing, they're not trying to put it as a priority. But when you're at risk of dying in your sleep, it's a serious thing. So they said October they put me on an emergency
waiting list.
So I'm going to have to sleep in a sleep clinic. They'll observe me and then they'll see if they'll do the operation or if they'll do
the apparatus.
So
So how long this been going on for?
I'd say it started 2 years ago. It was very bad 2 years ago. It was chronic.
Right.
Then it calmed down. Nothing, I was alright. I was sleeping. And then I'd say the past 4 months, it came back again. So I was trying to speak with my doctor, and I see some persons on the live as well. It can happen to skinny people, can happen to anybody. Slim people, can happen to bigger persons like myself. It's not about exactly. So it's just not a lot of people understand it. So I'm glad that you brought it up, and I'm here to give awareness to it.
Yes, definitely. So, definitely. That's what it's here for. And obviously, we're wishing you all the best with
thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Getting the necessary help that you need. And if you need us to apply pressure, just make one know we'll apply the pressure.
I'll just add one more thing in.
Go ahead.
It's crazy that I do so much in my time, and that is what keeps me going. Because when I'm DJing and when I'm doing the work and stuff, I don't feel it.
You don't feel tired.
The adrenaline is going. It's when I'm not working, I just feel lethargic.
Yeah.
That's why I keep working. I'm constantly doing something.
Right.
You get me?
Right. And as you rightly say, it's to bring awareness. So and on this point, we know that men don't really take health seriously. So if you don't feel a certain way, gentlemen,
man.
because it's true.
No, she's right.
It's true.
Our pride and our ego.
Don't
Girl.
Why is
Girl.
no,
She has a
Jack
point,
and
she
I
has a
attack
point.
me now. Go ahead, sir.
Me take care of my
That's
body.
happening.
Me eat nice.
That's you.
Exercise. Do
That's
the right
you.
thing. And drink a lot.
But 9 out of 10 times, men ignore signs. They ignore the little pains and the little tingles and how they ignore it, and it's just facts. So this is where.
Say some man. Bet you say that because not do me call
I said 9 out
doctor.
of
You know.
10 times. Why you attack me?
So-
Don't drink no more alcohol.
Dragon, are you saying?
You understand what I say?
There's nothing wrong with me call doctor.
Anyways, yeah. So I'm just a point, guys. When you feel a little illness, you go check yourself. Don't work yourself.
Brother, doctor them free over here.
Yeah,
Take up your phone and
exactly.
call them.
Take up your
Nah,
phone
charge
and
it.
for.
But anyway, Stylah,
Yes,
what
brother.
next for you? Like you say, you're putting in so much work because you don't
Yes.
sleep a lot.
Mhm.
What's next?
All right. Well, at the moment, I'm just actually trying to sort out some kind of PA that can represent me, that can become Stylah, basically.
Right.
I've got some virtual offices set up for 3 of my companies, so trying to get the other 3 sorted out, which will take a lot of the pressure
Off
and
you.
stress off of me.
Right.
Yeah, and free me up a bit. I just want to say that I'm actually blessed to actually be a full-time DJ. You know, I'm living my dream job,
Right.
and it's full-time. I don't have a 9 to 5 or whatever. This is my job.
Right.
So for me now, as I said, I've just entered this brand new movement, Control Tower Sound. I'm looking to catapult literally into the hardcore dancehall juggling scene, but with a difference. You get what I'm saying?
So,
You think so, yeah?
I think you should leave it like dancehall, the hardcore dancer. Cause I know I'm older than you, cause you can't look me up grey, yeah, me I lose you.
Yeah.
So you have to take all people advice. Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm
When
listening,
you
man.
say that now, Rick?
No,
I think I know what
no.
he's going to say, you know. I think he has a point still.
What hear what you say?
Yeah, I think I know what
Because
he's
all
going to
right,
say.
honestly, with experience, the hardcore dancehall scene, to me, if you want to make money, or you want to, but you have kids,
Yeah, one.
you have one child,
Yeah.
so you're still alright. So you can freelance, so you can go ahead. But for me, it's not profitable, and it's too competitive, and it's too much bad mind into it.
There's a
I
lot of
think
bad
so
mind,
for
yeah.
you
Wow.
as an English youth growing here, me that thing say you feel up on the mainstream and you play like a dancer party if you feel like that's my advice.
Remember that
Okay.
California. I disagree.
You may disagree to
Okay.
Because for you being who you are and
Yeah.
for what you have been doing and
Yeah.
the direction where you want to go, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This will give you the opportunity to get more don't whine me, guys. To be more
That's what I was trying to. Yeah, that's what I was
multifaceted.
trying to go
But
down.
don't try. You're doing
You know what
it.
I was
Okay,
saying about a
yeah.
good thing you stop, but here one now. Yes, what Rick said a while ago.
Someone plug his microphone out, man.
Yes, what
Plug
Rick,
this guy's mic out.
but
Go ahead,
Yes, what
Dragon.
Rick said a while ago. I
What?
labor right in them talking.
Aye.
All right, that's the government them now.
Aye,
The labor right, them I say Andrew them, Andrew government, anybody vote labor right.
Yeah.
They like foreign things. See, yes, Rick said, Dirty
No.
Sang Dragon,
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd, whole heap of Rasak them.
I think
you know,
you
like them
should
song,
do
yeah.
it.
Dog, watch out now. We now have to understand, we have to embrace the dancehall culture
And that's
because
all.
some of us who come from Jamaica and come to England and we feel like say we at a place now where we middle class. So my time we try to water down our roots and our heritage and we start soft plate and mix that bit with other things. And then when you're checking other culture, right? They don't do it. African stick with African and be as African as them can
As
be.
they can be, yeah.
Pakistani stick with Pakistani and Indian stick with Indian.
And right across
So
the board.
why Jamaican as we come here we mix with everything? We are
As we
mongrel
like,
dog.
we like as
Are we a
them-
mongrel dog?
As them say, as
So
America
brother,
sneeze.
yes,
to
the
catch
dancehall music is ours. It's a big wide market. The cake is big enough.
cold. Right. That's
Everybody
true.
can have peace. Watch you know. Yes, the soca music how quick is growing.
Yes.
Since the last 4 years, soca music rise to in such a height now. Yes, rated. You know, I don't really like soca music, but I like the party them cause pay girl their soca party.
Yeah.
I remember, you know, one at a time, you just have a couple of soca events where people look out for.
Yeah.
Otherwise from carnival.
Yeah.
Now, anytime anybody say any soca event I
Then
keep,
gone.
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It no matter whether a soca season
Or
or
not.
Christmas or
Friday,
January or
Saturday,
February.
Tuesday.
It don't really matter.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying in terms of our dancehall music. 'Cause you have to understand, you know, in Trinidad and most of these big soca powerhouse countries, dancehall is the genre we play 24/7 on
right
their
across the board.
airwave.
Right.
And that's what everybody tune into. So why we as Jamaican are always underplay our music? Remember, you know, dancehall, our music, where you can't hold a meds to. I just say, yeah, me can't
Can't
listen
hold
to
a
and say,
vibes.
soca music, you can't do that. Soca music not verse like that.
You know what? Me not really want to the conversation between me, because we did this a while. We'll go forever. We'll go forever. So me don't want to take out a style out of that conversation.
So going back to the question, what can we look forward to from Stylah?
Yeah, so as I was saying, I do wanna have the experience of being in a hardcore dancehall juggling. That's not where it stops. It doesn't stop there. No way.
Sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah, no, especially when it comes to me, my grandmother raised me. That's my biggest inspiration. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she always teach me to just try and be a jack of all trades, and at least something will come true for you. That's the kind of attitude that I've had since young. So that's why I do so many different things, and I know if I do like maybe 50 things, one of them must connect. At least one. You get me? So it's a thing where right now I don't want to be in the dancehall hardcore juggling and then that's the be all and end all.
Right.
But that's my passion. My passion is dance. That's what I love. Like I love researching.
That's different.
Yes. You are the right thing.
Sorry, that is different because I thought you were at loggerheads. You were wondering where to go. I thought, but if it's your passion, it's different.
No, yeah,
it's different if it's your passion. You can't tell that to
it's
go
a
in
real
there,
passion, man, and I really don't like the way how the dancehall scene
Something
in the
needs
UK
changing.
is going now. I don't like it.
And you've been on our live, and you've heard us say this before.
I don't like
There's
it.
something missing, and with your expertise that you're building, and you're building yourself, you're building your brand.
Yeah.
There is space in the market for you.
I agree. And you have to be the change that you want to see.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Start with us.
Yes, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I don't know, like, them say it rough out them.
Yeah. Say it rough out them. That's
no,
true.
rough real, but I'm going to try still. You get me? And that's one avenue. You get me? Then also, as I said, my Gal Farm brand is really achieving great things, man. I can't lie to you. And I'm in speaks with persons now to bring it to other countries from next year. You get me? And beyond, that's like massive for me. That's where the bread is. That's where the money is. You get me?
Right.
And then also I have my design and printing company, which is doing great. That's doing good by itself.
Right.
You get me? It's kind of you get me? It's running. And I have my catering company. We just opened up a kitchen in a restaurant, and we just go on to deliver and just eat.
Man,
so
busy.
so
what
dates though?
do you open? So you could put a little plug on that in case anybody
okay, respect, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Okay, so we're located at the restaurant is called Elements Bar in Lewisham, Lee High Road, South East London, and we do like typical pub grub, but we also do Caribbean food. So you can get your fish and chips and your Sunday roasts, but you can also get your curry goat and your oxtail and
jerk chicken.
And jerk chicken. So so that's
so can you sit in and dine? Or
of course, yeah.
And you can order on Deliveroo.
Yeah, you can order on Deliveroo as well. Yes.
Sorry. And this is your business.
Yeah, my business.
You know, more as a youth, as a DJ, I'm proud of you as a youth.
I appreciate that, bro.
Really proud of you as a youth. I see you always stay humble and do your thing. I'm really respect you for that.
Yeah, thanks,
I like how you keep on our work. Just keep on do your thing and don't make nobody try to let on you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man.
Quickly before you go, two things. Give us some upcoming dates where we can forward out and, come enjoy the multifaceted juggling.
All right, cool. So this Thursday, I'm in Spain, dancehall episode. Maybe you can't forward, but if you're going Spain, big up. People are going Spain.
Yes.
So I'm there from Thursday till Tuesday. Then I'm going to buy myself out of quarantine early after 5 days coming for work.
Yeah.
Have a work. And then 2nd of October, I'm in West London. 9th and 10th, there's a splash pool party weekend in Reading. I'm over there. Big up Nikel as well, play between. I'm there in Red and Black
Affair. Yes.
Big up Tipsy Thursdays and Gangster Kids.
Monday cookout.
Monday.
Not perfect.
That's the one.
Monday. Yes.
You guys can actually check out the Control Tower sound page, and all of the dates will be there. The next Gal Farm actually is November the 6th.
Make sure to mark the calendars.
Nice. That one's nice because we have a dancehall queen from America.
Okay.
And one from Jamaica.
Okay.
And none of them have been in England before.
So I'm beer my team.
Yeah.
And before you go, give us some social media details.
So at DJ Stylah with a H.
Yes.
Don't miss off the H.
No.
At Gal Farm PR with a Y. Don't miss off the Y in the Gal. And at Control Tower Sound.
Right.
Yeah, and thanks you guys for having me. Big up.
Thank you for being here.
Rick and Liquorus. No problem, man. It's my pleasure. And this is my first interview, but I like the platform. I said my Africa.
And you're always supporting, and we appreciate
100,
that.
100.
And anything that you do, you have our support. You have our contacts. Give me a link, and we'll be there to support you. Wishing you all the very best on everything that you do. It's 3 minutes to 7. 3 minutes to 7. 3 minutes to the hour. 3 minutes to the hour of 11 o'clock. We're going to rush off. Don't stick and stay.
Okay.
Are we gonna close it off now?
Yeah, Rasta, but not drink no more.
I haven't started.
And you told him that earlier, you told him don't drink.
I haven't even started to drink yet. But one shout out to everybody that forwarded tonight, and go on, nice up the live and beer things. tonight is Tuesday, so we don't know so tipsy Bar Seafood Tuesdays. I'm stiff. Rick alcohol too strong.
Remember that part, yeah.
So
tonight is Seafood Tuesday.
Seafood Tuesdays,
you
Bar
can roll out down a Stone Newington.
Yes, High
Right
Street.
a bar and bar right on the High Street.
Right.
Or get your fry, swimmer and there is steam.
Yes, and
Are you
go get
agree?
your drinks and
You
your
know?
things.
Get a little drinks, go play some melody and some domino.
Yes.
That's how you think gone to car. We ain't a mash up a thing, but you know what thing go.
Is
But
Girls
no,
Rush
that's right,
Wednesday
that's
still happening? We're not sure, but
I'm
big
not
up
sure
today.
about Girl Rush, but big up
Tipsy
the
Thursday is
promoter.
happening.
Yeah, big
Suave
up
Fridays.
Suave Friday.
This weekend, guys,
The youth
wanna
them out.
forward out and support the young youth. Them are gonna step up some tune Friday. Is it me?
10 quid, man. If you have 20 pounds,
You just forward it same way. You
Yep.
understand?
Yep.
It's
You
a
pay
nice.
10 pounds and go in and buy one Magnum with the other 10. And you're good for the
I
night.
love those things, by the way, the young and the old.
Yes.
Together. Yo, that's a good
Friday,
one.
I
like
think
that.
Friday's
Yeah.
gonna be really, really good.
Good.
All the things that happen this weekend.
I like the competition between the youth them as
Yeah,
well.
I like it.
Healthy. It's healthy.
Yes.
Me like the
And
competition.
they need it to develop themselves as
And,
forwarding DJs.
When is Black Night them round robin?
Is it Friday?
Cause me I go over there, cause people, yeah, what you see round robin now. This
Like
is a
that
good
something.
thing. Remember
Yeah.
we no little boy no more, we are
Yeah.
big man.
So we can
So if you want to come out, come have some good, clean, big people fun,
round robin is a
some
place to be.
throwback style, Black Night, round robin something. Yeah.
Type it in, or not just
Yeah.
go up on Black Night Live. So
Go for Black Night
Black
live.
Night Live.
Go over the
sounds
page, go find out the round robin date. I
right.
think it's Friday still.
Right. It
Nice,
is
clean
now
fun.
45 seconds and counting to the show end. Thank you for joining us again, guys. Remember, we're here every Tuesday between 9 and 11, sponsored by Shush Prince. Followed out next week, Tuesday, same time, same place. We got things that go on next week. Dragon
I
All
want to
Star.
say people every week. I want to say love your brother, love your sister, let love rule in everything you do. I want to read a book, them say brain power is the main power. So Black Night thing is tomorrow. See there tomorrow. So people, the round robin is tomorrow,
Forward
Wednesday.
out.
So here we know. It's like coming to work all tomorrow and the day after.
Braffins.
Me over there from early.
From
I
over
remember
5
people.
o'clock.
The
Yes.
official drink for round robin is
Wednesday.
rum. But buy what you like for drink. Don't worry about my rum.
See you guys next
All right.
week. Take care. Bye.